One time I was watching a YouTube video and I think it was a whale that went after a dolphin, one dolphin, but probably not a shark. It was a whale. Big
Okay,
one.
well, pilot whales, orcas.
I think it was as big as an orca. Huge, huge. But sharks are scared of them.
Well, I mean, sharks do attack dolphins, and that they're, other than man, it's their largest predator. But that's typically in deep water at night when a lot of dolphins do most of their hunting. When we swim with them during the day, and we swim with them in clear water where we can see. And in the Bahamas or in Hawaii, it's basically over sandy bottom. And when the pod is together, and when the pod's together during the day in clear water, the sharks stay away because it's
there's safety in numbers.
yeah. I mean, it's extremely rare. Now we do see a type of shark called a nurse shark, and they actually hang out with the bottlenose dolphins because the bottlenose dolphins feed in the bottom, and the nurse sharks follow after them and eat their scraps. And nurse sharks don't even have teeth; they just they're like suckerfish. They have they have grinding plates at the bottom underneath their head that they scoop up. So people get over that fear, and I mean people have fear of the ocean.
I do. I used to swim in it all the time, and now I'm like, oh God. But actually, my love of dolphins is going to bring me in.
Kim, I had a fear of the ocean, and it was exactly that. It was my love of dolphins that got me past my fear. So much so, and I spent so much time swimming with dolphins, that I ended up falling in love with the ocean.
Well, I love the ocean. I absolutely love the ocean, and I've gone on cruises, and I've gone out in the ocean, and I've swam in the ocean. But over the years, I like to look at the ocean and not to be in the ocean. But swimming with dolphins would definitely get me back. And that's where you come in.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I see us in the future with you're with us on a trip, and you're in the water, and you're just celebrating the fact that not only do you love the ocean, but you're loving being totally immersed in it.
I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about the work that you're doing and the way that you're doing what you're doing and who you are in it. And I know that you have your own show as well on Blog Talk Radio. Talk about that.
Well, there's a number of things that I do to communicate. My big picture message is life is a celebration. And after years of being a psychotherapist and many different I used to do healing with the laying on of hands, and I've done many ways to bring people back to a state of wellness. Basically, whatever I learned, I would then teach. And what I've learned is our attention is our gift to life. And when we focus on our problems, they grow. And when we focus on what we love, it grows. And the greatest gift we can give to life is to follow our passion. So I have a radio show, Celebration of Life, on Blog Talk Radio, and I have a blog, A Joyful Nature, and I have a YouTube channel, Celebrating 108, and I'm actually in the process of finishing my book, A Whole New World of Creation, where I share some of the magical stories, including the story of my first encounter with the dolphins. All is a way, Kim, because we are one. When we hear somebody's story, we can't help but put ourselves into it.
Indeed.
And it's because we are one. And so what I do is I just finished a story about taking my son out on a fishing trip, and the connection that we made. It's different ways to communicate and give permission and, in a sense, excite, vibrate, resonate that joy. And I mean, the simplest way to raise your energy and to improve your looks is to smile. And it really is that simple. So I advocate and champion and celebrate life in its many venues and in all the different ways I'm called. And, it's a real blessing to me to be able to, to have come to a point when I realized that, we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and that the path that calls the loudest to me is the path of joy.
It's a great pleasure and an honor to have you as our guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been talking with, learning from, and listening to Joe Noonan, the founder of Planetary Partners at planetarypartners.com. He is a champion of swimming with wild dolphins and takes groups and families to swim with them. He's a wonderful storyteller. Joe, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Kim, it's a pleasure. You know, I love what you're up to. I love what you're doing. You just bring us such leading-edge speakers. And when I hear it's rainmaking time, I smile because I know that you're bringing us yet another mirror in the form of a fellow human being to remind us of the magnificence of who we really are.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Tell the children as you go on your trips, it's rainmaking time for me. Look what happens to their faces when you tell them it's rainmaking time. That's how it started.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Kim, I look forward to being in the ocean with you and introducing you to the dolphin.
Very, very soon. God bless you.
God bless you. Thanks.
Thanks again.